Tutorial with me, Crafty JoJo, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. As many of you know, I have posted a teaser video about the stationery set featuring the new Eastern Palace designer paper suite, and in preparation of a tutorial for this mammoth project, I'm going to show you how I created some of the embellishments in outsourced tutorials like this one. This is the second one. The first one was for the die cut parts, and this one is for the stamping part. So I'm going to show you actually what you are going to see in the video is this. And I have created this. There are some variations of this possible as well, so I'm going to show you how I did it. But first of all, it is created with the stamp set from the Eastern Palace suite. It's called Eastern Beauty, and I'm using this, and this. And actually this little design here is from the Paisleys and Posies, this little stamp here that I've used because I think this coordinates well with the Oriental theme anyway, and I love it. So I'm going to use a lot of combinations here. And this is the stamp set, and the colors I've used are the 3 brand new colors being featured in the bundle that you currently can order. It's Tranquil Tide, Fresh Fig, and Lemon Lime Twist, which is my absolute favorite. And you can see just by using different color combinations and different stamps, slightly different stamps. Excuse me, I need to sneeze. Sorry for that, I've got hay fever. How am I gonna edit this out? As you can see, this one looks also interesting, though I prefer, for my project, I prefer this shadow-like. This is more like a reptile skin, but it also creates a different look. If you compare these two, they are very similar, but still give a this is a more subtle version, whilst this is quite bold with the full coverage of the color here. And all I did was I used my largest circle die from the stitched shapes framelits dies. That's this one here. It has circles, ovals, and squares, and the stitched shapes framelit dies. I'm using the largest one to die cut these. So I've already die cut 2, and I'm going to show you how I stamped it. So let's start with this one, how to do this. All right, you need this stamp from the Eastern Palace suite. You will need this stamp, and you will need this tiny little bit. And you are not going to start, because you would think you will start with the center, but because it's very difficult, probably you think it might be difficult to place these so that they exactly match, but I'm going to show you what I figured out. So I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to make an exact copy of this one. So we are going to use the Tranquil Tide, and you are going to load your stamp, and as you can see, the curvature of this bit of the stamp matches the curvature of your circle die. And because it is a stitched circle here, you have a very good line for orientation on how to place this bit on here. And I need to do my nose, just bear with me, I'll be back in a minute. So sorry, I'm back here. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to charge my stamp with ink like so, and then I'm going to place the first one using the stitched line as orientation for where I'm going to put this down. So it's relatively close, and then I'm going to load my stamp again, and the second one, because there is this point here, I'm going to make sure that this overlaps here. So when I place it down, I'm going to make sure that the stamp touches basically. You can see what I mean. And this is how I go around the whole circle, trying to place my stamp in a way that these two corners touch, and I follow the line of my stitch line here, because like this you will end up with a perfect match. Wait and see. So this is the last bit and the last bit. So sorry, my camera stopped working, so I've placed the last stamp, and what you can see now is that here in the corners I made sure that all these little dots, can you see it, are touching each other, and like that it fills the whole circle and creates this inner space that is just about big enough to fit this stamp in there. And you know, before I'm going to do this, these pointy things don't point here, they go inside here. So that means basically you're trying to find a position where your stamp goes in these little bits here everywhere, okay? So this is what we're trying to do, and this is how I'm going to stamp it. So I'm going to get my lemon lime twist, my favorite color. I'm going to load up my stamp, and then I'm going to stand up so I can see what I'm doing, because I want to use it, so I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to press this down, and there you go. And the next bit, oh, I just touched in the ink. Got a yellow finger now, never mind, nothing unusual. And I'm going to use the Tranquil Tide again. That's the other new color that's available in the set, and I'm going to use this tiny little cute stamp here, and I'm going to pop this in the centers like so, and like this. You know how I made my embellishment for my stationery set. Just get creative. You can swap colors, you can experiment with the patterns and designs, how they go together, create new designs from it. This is the one I created, and this is basically finished, and I love it. I'm going to put a pearl in the center. So, and actually I'm going to put the smaller ones, they are these ones. Where did I shoot it? Here. I'm going to pop on here. I like that. And that's a very pretty medallion kind of thing that reflects the color theme that I chose for my stationery set. And it reminds me a bit of a mandala thing as well. So if you are into this type of stuff, you will love this. So this is my medallion finished. This is the other stamp I used, and completely, you know, I just changed these outer parts, and the result is completely different already. You know, you have, this is more subtle, while this is really bold and blunt. And I'm going to show you some cards I made in the meantime. This is one of the cards that goes into my set. This is the next card. Look how beautiful. That's stamped, and I just wrapped some golden ribbon around it. And here I just used one of the tassels. With the Eastern Palace Suite comes a set of tassels as well, color coordinated of course. So this is exactly the color of the purple stamp, which was something with fig. What was it called? Forgot it already. It's called Fresh Fig, and the tassel has got the same color. So this is why I chose to do it like this. And then I've done this card, and the medallion again, and this one. So this is the card set that goes inside my stationery set, and I hope you like my little tutorial. You now know how I achieved all these effects and how I made the cards as well, and the medallions. And so I don't have to explain it during the tutorial that I'm going to film over the couple of next days. It will take me some time. Tomorrow I won't have time to record because I'm working, so it will be as from going from Monday. I hopefully will be able to record it. So thanks for watching this. Now you know how I created this embellishment inside my stationery set, and this will cut down the tutorial time significantly. So thanks for watching this, and get creative. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The button is here in the right corner there, and you can find all the links to my web shop, to the Eastern Palace Suite, to my blog and Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter accounts and everything in the description box of this tutorial. All right, thanks for watching and have a nice weekend, and bye.